Ask for Tuppence, Take a Penny. This is one of my favourites, actually, from Series 2, the first episode. This is where Jack Ford becomes, of course, the leader of the Fitters' Union, and against him is Les Mallow, and he's his biggest adversary, really, in Series 2. He's after his job. He wanted his job. Of course, you will notice that the actor did change from Series 1 to 2, a very different kind of character in Series 2, because they're different actors. But a great adversary for Jack Ford. And basically, the predecessor, who Jack took over from, Norman Taylor, made this arrangement. Well, he wrote down in front of the committee that he wanted to ask for Tuppence, take a penny, although they say that it's Tuppence that the workers want on the basic. And, of course, as Jack finds out later, this wasn't true.
I was made a note here, Brother Mallow. Well, maybe you'd like to read it for us.
Well, it looks like ask for tuppence, take a penny.
Is that the way it was? Cards on the table, brothers.
It's great the way Matt Headley is promoted as Jack Ford's assistant in this episode, although it does come under fierce opposition from the other members of the Fitters' Union who call the meeting. They're sort of like, oh, you made your brother-in-law the assistant secretary, did you? You know, the Fitters' Union. And they've got their backs up about it. But as Jack says later on in this series, when Matt is saying about the workers' rights, he's saying, well, Les wants my job and he wants your job for one of his mates. And that's the truth, really, isn't it? And it's very interesting, isn't it? With the politics of the times, of course, because Les Mallow and a lot of the people back then were, well, you'd call them communists, but socialists, you'd call them, wouldn't you? Not communists. But Jack refers to Les as red as a fire engine, you know. But that was the thing about Jack that was so great. He was on the right, but he did stand up for the people as well, but he got his. So, you know, a very complex character, Jack Ford. He wasn't... Matt Headley was all his heart, wasn't it? His heart and soul, whereas Jack, he had a lot of intelligence up there. And I love what happens later on in the series when he knows he's leaving the Fitters' Union and he helps Matt out so that he can take over his job. But in this episode, yes, it is all about getting a better deal for the workers, and Jack does achieve this. And, of course, you've got Horatio Manners in this episode, which is fantastic, doing deals with him. And you can see their relationship. They have a really good relationship, him and Jack. They're on the same page. They enjoy it. They enjoy meeting each other and negotiating, whereas Matt, he finds this really odd, to be honest. I think he feels very out of place. He's like, he takes it all to heart, doesn't he? Whereas Jack realises this is all a game. And I think he says to Matt that what's better, to be all labour pure like Les Mallow, or to get them what they want, which is what he does achieve. So he's very clever, Jack Ford. Very clever.
I've worked out a few figures.
Been doing your homework, have you? Yeah. Do you believe everything you read in the Financial Times?
You're not saying an organ of the capitalist press tells lies?
Certainly not. They could be misled.
By you?
By me, by you, by anyone in our position. Quite inadvertently, of course. We're shocking, Mr. Headley.
You're shocked, Matt?
Well, I started this game a bit late. I'll play better when I learn the rules.
There aren't any, Headley. That's what makes it so difficult. What are you asking?
My committee wants tuppence an hour.
Two things I liked about you, Ford. Your brains and your courage. Whatever happened to your brains?
I do love the ending as well, because they do achieve what they wanted to. They managed to get a rise on the basic, and Jack's there, and they're all there, aren't they? And it's great, the ending. I mean, Dolly's there as well, and she's like, what's Jessie Seaton doing here? And he's like, I'm going to dance with her, but she's not going to like it. And then what he says at the end, it's typical Jack Ford, really. And you see this later on in the series, his ruthlessness. But to be honest, she kind of deserved it, because she was consorting with Les Mallow, and they were sort of conspiring together she kind of shopped him. So it's justified, really. And what he says is, you don't belong here anymore. You know, which is like the ultimate disrespect to Jessie Ashdown now, not Jessie Seaton, because she was always more into politics than Jack Ford. So that showed his, you know, his cruel side, but she kind of deserved it.
I think perhaps I made a mistake. I've come to take you home.
Aye, Mr. Ashton, you take her home. She doesn't belong here. Not anymore.
Dance to the daddy, sing to the mommy, dance to the daddy, to the mommy sing. Thou shalt have the fishy on a little dishy, thou shalt have the fishy when the boat comes in. Thou shalt have a fishy on a little dishy, thou shalt have a haddock when the boat comes in. Thou shalt have a fishy on a little dishy, thou shalt have a bloater when the boat comes in. Thou shalt have a fishy on a little dishy, thou shalt have a mackerel when the boat comes in. Thou shalt have a fishy on a little dishy, thou shalt have a salmon when the boat comes in.